Hola, hola. My name is Ramon, cosmetic formulator, esthetician, skincare user. It's been a minute since I've done one of these videos, but I wanted to come on and talk about some of the products that I've been loving, some of the products that I have not been loving, and products that I've emptied over the last few months, just because it's been a minute. I realistically actually have a lot of products that I've emptied since the summer. They are scattered around my apartment right now. So for right now, today's video is going to be from January onward. I have a good plethora of skincare, non-skincare, so it's going to be interesting. Before I get into the video, I want to ask, are you guys interested in seeing a video of recent purchases in PR? I'm always reluctant to share what product I get in PR, but also the product that I do purchase, just because for what I do with content and requests and things that I want to do specifically to create different content for different platforms, I am constantly attaining new products. So I don't want to come across a certain type of way with how much product that I do have to purchase and receive for content. But if you guys are interested in that, let me know. I have gotten a lot of PR in the last few months for new launches. I purchased some product while I was in Barcelona, and obviously a lot of different things as I'm here in the UK. So let me know. Do you want to see a PR and purchases? Sign off in the comments. Let's get into it. I'm going to be starting off with products that I really have been enjoying in the last few months. And the theme of 2022 has been scent. I want to smell good, I want to feel good, and when I smell good, I feel good. That has taken form in a lot of different kinds of products. I'm going to start off first with non-cosmetic based scented products, and that is primarily just candles. And the first product I have is from Byredo. This is their Bibliotheque candle. I bought this at Harrods here in the UK, and this is actually my second one. I purchased the first one because Juan Skin Diary, a fellow content creator, amazing product photographer, he loves Byredo, and so because I saw the hype on his channel and on his content, I bit the bullet, went to a store, kind of smelled things, and I was just drawn to the candle. So yeah, this is a pricey candle. This is like £56. Based off this, I love smell, but I'm not like a fragrant person where I can read and articulate like top notes, middle notes, base notes. That's just not my forte. Going off the Byredo claims, velvety quality of paper embodied in a touch of peach, plum, and vanilla. I do love vanilla. And the omnipresent patchouli. I do like patchouli. What I dislike about these is that these burn for a long time and the smell does project really, really well. So I will treat this as like a special occasion candle, burn this maybe like once a week. But I mean, obviously it's pricey, so I want to make it last as long as possible. But I purchased another one, so that indicates how much I do like these. But on a similar note, this product was sent as PR, and I believe I got sent this product from Byredo. It was like included in like a holiday box, but oh my god, the smell of these was so powerful. Like the projection and like the intensity of the fragrance was so strong. It was the first thing I smelled out of the box, and I was obsessed immediately. These are from a brand called OHSCENT. It's a Korean brand. These are the incense sticks, and it's telling you that the scent is woodland, the note is woody, and then you have bergamot as the top note, gardenia as the middle note, and then guaiac wood as the base. These are just little incense sticks, which I had to figure out how to burn incense because I'm not one of those. But oh my god, these smell so amazing. These smell so good, and the smell is intense. Even just in the box, you can smell them very intensely. When you get one of them burning and kind of smoking in the apartment though, it just fills the whole space with a really nice warm scent. I love bergamot. My three main notes are like oud, bergamot, vanilla. That's why I love Earl Grey and the smell of Earl Grey based products, but these smell amazing. Another fragrant item, and this is actually a perfume I've been loving, is from a fellow content creator as well, Funmi Monet. She released a luxury fragrance, and I mean, she's known as she calls herself what? Your fragrance auntie. She came out with a luxury fragrance, and this is luxurious, period. This is the Exatlé by Funmi Monet. The brand behind this is Bella Ora, and this is so nice. This just smells rich. It smells luxe. It smells sweet. I was very concerned because she says the top note, the main note, is sweet rose. Rose to me, precarious. It's very precarious into smelling actually expensive and nice, smelling kind of dated and matronly, or smelling just cheap. This smells so rich and so luxe. If you don't follow me on TikTok, I posted a video talking about how I like to marinate my like outerwear in fragrance. And by that I mean like I'll take a plastic bag, spray some fragrance up in there, put my jacket in, spray the jacket, spray more in the bag, close the bag and seal it in, and like really like just let that smell marinate and soak into those fibers. I've been using this perfume to do that the last week or two, and people on the street have been like, what are you wearing? It smells so amazing. This was expensive. This was £250, and then I got stuck with a £40 customs charge. So reality, I spent like £300 on this, worth every penny. I only need a little bit, and it's very strong, not strong, but it really projects, scent lasts. And also I do that thing with like the Vaseline, and you spray the area with the Vaseline to make the smell last longer. And it's just a really, really nice smell. People are really mad though, because they're like, this is so expensive. And it's like, it's a luxury fragrance. You have a black woman making a luxury fragrance. It's literally her signature in every way, shape, or form. So for me, this is worth every single penny. You have that sweet rose, but to me, I also smell just like a vanilla scent to it. And it's just like a very, very nice sweet. There's a little bit of a musk spice to it a little bit, like more in the base to middle note. It smells amazing. Continuing on in the theme of wanting to smell good, a body lotion I've been loving. We know I love body lotions. We know I love scents. The Glow Recipe Watermelon Body Lotion. Amazing. I ran out of, oh, that's technically an empty. I forgot that one. I'll get that in a second. I ran out of the body one. I'm getting another one in PR, but a really good replacement. Not even remotely close in scent, but it smells great and I've been really loving this. It's from Medicube and I've talked about this in a few videos. This is their red clearing body lotion. This whole red line, they have like this really amazing, like they say it's sandalwood to me. I don't clock it as sandalwood, but it smells sweet. It smells warm. Again, it's giving me that like vanilla-y, something more to it, musk maybe. This just smells so bomb. And I pair this with another product I have here in my favorites at night before I go to bed, and then I'll spray a fragrance on top too. I just smell delicious. Smell delicious. I feel amazing. This just smells so amazing. And I really like the texture of this because as I mentioned in the video where I reviewed it, it's hydrating and it's a really nice moisturizing body cream, but in no way is it really, really heavy. It's not sticky. It's not too rich and occlusive, even though this does have a good amount of urea in there. So if you're looking for like a really nice lightweight, but very moisturizing urea-based body lotion that smells expensive, this has been really nice. And then continue on in body care. That smells amazing. And I've talked about this on the channel before and literally everyone's talking about these right now from Naturium. This is the Glow Getter Multi-Oil Body Wash. This is the only one I've used. The only other one I actually have is the salicylic acid one. I keep forgetting to put it in my shower and I don't have the other four. But this one is just basically focused around moisturizing the skin. So it's very easy to use it in a couple applications and really get a good feel for it. But I'm using this now for roughly, I think, two plus weeks. I've made like a little dent. I don't think you need a lot to really make this work. I also do like a double cleanse situation in the shower so I don't go heavy with body wash. But this lathers so nicely. It feels so luxe on the skin. This is the oil to gel cleanser texture and your body just feels so soft afterwards. But the smell of this, it's so nice. To me, it smells like a Rice Krispie treat. I've heard people say it smells kind of like vanilla to them. Specifically, I believe there's clove oil in this. Yeah, clove extract. Sorry, there's also peach fruit extract, but I don't know if that lends any like aromatic property to this. My mom says it smells like candy. I bought this from my mom because I really liked it. I know she has like dry body, so I thought she'd enjoy this and she does. So if you want a Mama Glow recommendation, this is one of them. But to me, it smells like a Rice Krispie treat. So you have that nice, sweet, like marshmallowy base, and then I put the Medicube on top. I believe the fragrance I put on before bed right now is the Replica Jazz Club. I think that's the one. So I just have like a layer of all these products before I go to bed and I smell so yummy. So, and I've heard great things about the salicylic acid one, especially because that one can be used for the face. So I'm excited to use that one. And then you have the 4 other ones I talked about in my should I buy. I want to get those. And actually there's just a lot of PR I haven't gotten from brands just because of Brexit. My packages have been delayed. So it might be on the way. But as I mentioned in that video, it's going to be a long time before I get to review those just because if I want to speak to the benefits of them, I'm going to have to use those very consistently. Whereas this, very immediately, you feel the effect of that moisturization. Some more favorites. This has been like my era of just like really good Korean sunscreens. Because as I mentioned, a lot of Korean brands have come back with reformulations or product launches around sunscreen that A, we know work really well. They've provided SPF results. B, they just really remind you that Korean sunscreens are the GOAT. They are and have always been that girl. They will be. And there's just such an elegance and such a really great user experience around their sunscreens. And then C, they just fall in line with exactly what I want. A nice gel texture that is moisturizing, but it's not heavy, has some active benefits, but nothing crazy. And they just make your skin look really good. And 3 that I've been really juggling between. Number 1, this is the Suntique Aqua Scent Essence. This is gel texture, leaves you nicely radiant, like it gives you a glow. And it's very much like a gel. This is like, think of it as a Korean version of the Biore Aqua Rich Watery Essence. It's so nice. I wore this the other day for class and I was like, dang, my skin looks so bomb. Like it just gave me a glow, but I was not greasy. It didn't look questionably like, do you need a blot? It just looked very like glow from within. So nice. Beauty of Joseon's. This is the sunscreen of the season. Everyone's talking about this. I feel like I talked about it first, not to, brag or anything. This is just a great texture. And I think this specifically addresses every skin type. It's moisturizing, but it's not heavy. It gives a nice glow, but it's definitely oily skin friendly. It's not too heavy and emollient, but it definitely will moisturize the skin. It's just a really great texture sunscreen. They really did that, embodied it. And I think out of all the 3 I'm talking about, this is the most affordable one, which is subjective, but hands down, if you're looking for a new sunscreen, Beauty of Joseon, I think is the number 1 you should definitely check out right now. And then this one from Hyggee, this is their vegan sun cream. Very similar to the Suntique one. Gel texture, just moisturizes really nicely. This is just a really great like go-to for any occasion I need. This is actually almost an empty. I've definitely just gravitated towards this one. This is from Versed. This is their Autosave Advanced Restoring System. I was really excited to try this. My really good like social media friend, Capricornium Skin, aka Tony, loves this, raves about it. I've gotten the chance to try it a lot more from Verse, but this was definitely top of my list because of what he said about it. This is just like a really great antioxidant day serum that also has iron oxide. So you get that extra advantage of high energy visible light protection, but it has an iron oxide, but it's not in any way tinted. It doesn't have any opacity that looks weird on the skin. It just has that extra benefit of the iron oxide. This and a good handful of other products I've tried from Verse, there's a specific velvety, pillowy, cushiony texture to them that just feels so smooth and so luxurious on the skin. I was definitely blown out of the park with this just by the user experience. I consider this, like, you know how I love the Shiseido Ultimmune? I think it's a great serum and I love the texture and user experience. This to me gives the budget version of that in terms of the benefits that you can get from it. They're not in any way, shape, or form the same texture user experience in like the smell and how the Shiseido one's really hydrating, but in terms of the benefits, antioxidant day serum, this is a great alternative. It is still a gel texture, but to me there's like something about it. It's like a little bit more like silicone or a little bit more like dimethicone feel. I can't exactly explain it, but it's a really nice texture. My thing with Verse though, the products have a smell to them and there's no perfume in them. And I believe I looked into this one and I'm not entirely sure what the fragrant compound is in this, but there's just a certain smell to all their products. That some of them is like, oh, that's interesting. Some of them are like, oh, I do not like that. This one's on the interesting side. Kind of reminds me of grenadine. No, I can't place that. It's like smoky. It kind of smells like the Bibliotheque candle, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, interesting smell, great product. Love the feel and texture on the skin. And for this, I just use it underneath a sunscreen. But Versed, I knew I was gonna like a lot of the products that I hadn't tried yet, and I'm not disappointed at all. Also from Versed, this is their Game Over Acne Drying Treatment. Here's the tea with this though. This was on hella clearance in the US for a minute, and I don't know if the brand was discontinuing it, or they're changing the packaging, because I have some qualms with the packaging of this, or what. This is a 10% sulfur treatment. I love sulfur as an acne prone individual. I love sulfur as a like preventative treatment, but also as a spot treatment as when I have active breakouts, and just because it's really great for sensitive skin that has acne or whatnot. I've just been using this a lot and it's a really nice product, so I really hope they're not discontinuing it. With the packaging, I don't like the lid. It's like kind of weird and I feel like it's not the most like nice packaging necessarily. Great product overall, and it's gotten a lot of use just because I've been breaking out severely. So obviously a brand that I've talked about incessantly on my channel, and I actually did an ad for them recently because they launched a new product that I myself spoke into existence. I manifested it and I'm very happy about it. But I'm gonna start off with the other product first. This is the Plump Hyaluronic Cream from Glow Recipe. This is just a really beautiful gel texture. And this is also actually going to be an empty, so spoiler alert. But oh my God, this is amazing. I love this. This just, in terms of their products, is a really good in between from their watermelon like gel moisturizer and the banana souffle cream. This is a whipped gel. It's ultra hydrating though. It just creates a really nice film of hydration on the skin. This has the hyaluronic acid and polyglutamic acid, which I've done content about on my Instagram if you want to go check that out, but great product. And this, I mean, emptied it very quickly. I got this in December, brought this with me to the US, and I've just been using it very consistently. This is one of my favorite bases for sunscreen right now, just because it gets my skin nicely hydrated. It's the winter here in London, not my favorite season. My skin is obviously going through it, so moisturizing is very important for me as I'm using a lot of actives, and this is just a very good one and done product to hydrate and moisturize intensely. And then alternately, this is the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Sunscreen, which I've been waiting for this product. This just smells amazing. This smells like their body lotion. This looks amazing on the skin. It's just very glowy. A very exciting product from the brand. I personally have had a great user experience with this, and it's been really exciting to see other people get it and try it out and really love it. I already did a whole review video of this. I'll tag it up here in the card. To me, I like the glow. I love the shine. I love the smell. The price points, it's up there. I'm not gonna lie about that. Like, it is a mid to high tier price point in terms of a sunscreen, but this kind of checked all the boxes I wanted from a Glow Recipe sunscreen, and it fits perfectly in line with all their products already. But yeah, check out the review if you want the full tea on it. So far, definitely a great sunscreen launch. Those two together, great combo. And the last favorite of the month, this is non-skincare. This is actually a razor. This is from a brand called 7 Potions, which I believe is a UK-based like men's skincare line. I don't actually shave, which you probably noticed. I just trim. But lately I've been in this like mode and this focus of like trying new things out in terms of my look and my aesthetic. But I've been kind of focusing on like lining up a little bit my facial hair, kind of cleaning up my brows and whatnot. One weird thing genetically I got from my dad is that I have like hair growth all the way up to like my under eye, and then my brows also like extend out. Something like this has been really useful to just clean that up, but I just think this is the cutest little thing. It's like a safety razor. It's giving me old school like 40s 50s like realness, but yeah, it's just really cute. That's why I like using it. And I'll use this like in the midst of me cleansing, or I'll put on like a little cream cleanser in the morning. It's super easy, and I just like having it on my counter. So those are my favorites from the last couple months. There's a lot, really sorry, but I've just been having a really good fun time. Let's get into my not favorites, and this is where I've not been having a good time. And I have products you've seen on the channel, but also some spoilers for a video coming very soon. And the main tea is that they're all sunscreens. When it comes to other skincare items, and I have a little disclaimer, and I say this every time I do like a not favorites part of my video, is for the most part, if I don't like a skincare product just because it doesn't work for me, I believe that there very rarely is a bad skincare item. And I feel like every product is essentially created for a specific consumer target. If I don't match that, I'm not going to have a great experience, and that doesn't work for me. It doesn't mean it's not going to work for other people. I mean, sometimes there's these sunscreens and the main thing is like the overall aesthetic and user experience. And if I don't have a good time with those, in my mind, I'm like, who was the ideal target or demographic for this product, you know? But anyways, the two products that you've seen on the channel and I really just did not enjoy are these two sunscreens. These were included in my EU Boots / drugstore sunscreens. The first one from Bioderma, their Photoderm AKN Matte. This one is just one of those like hybrid sunscreens. So it's all chemical filters, but some of those chemical filters are those hybrid filters that are insoluble. So they act more like mineral filters. And also this is a like mattifying sunscreen. I just didn't have a good experience with this one. It just did weird things in my facial hair. It peeled. I didn't like the texture. It settled in like my lines and whatnot. Just overall, I didn't like this. And also I think this was the one that like smelled very, very strong, like perfume. Yeah, I didn't like this one. And then this one from Vichy. This is their Ideal Soleil SPF 50. And this one is also a mattifying sunscreen, but it just like set down so quick and I just did not like the overall finish. Mattifying sunscreens I found in the EU, they don't do it right. With the combination of having either titanium dioxide or these chemical hybrid filters plus the oil absorbing like starches and whatnot, the overall like user experience and the look of it on the skin is just not nice. It's not good, especially if you have facial hair or any sort of texture. It looks very messy, very sloppy, and it's not giving quality. And yeah, that's my main qualm with these. Also, this one is also very fragranced in the most like florally perfumey kind of way. That was also like very jarring, and that smell took a long time to dissipate. I just didn't like the user experience of these, and these also are not the most brown skin friendly or makeup friendly or texture friendly. And then the last little bit of my least favorite products from the last couple months. This is a teaser of what's coming up on the channel soon, and that is a couple of European mineral sunscreens. These specifically are from Avene. These are the mineral fluid sunscreens from them. I have the regular one and then the tinted one. These are not it. These are really not it. I actually bought these forever ago. I brought them with me on my trip across the UK this last summer back in August, and I started using them when I was in Wales. Literally put them on, had to wash them off immediately. I did the regular one first just to see, and then I did the tinted one because I'm like, well, maybe the tinted one's going to be a better experience. It wasn't. These are just very emollient. They verge on being very greasy. They get caught everywhere. And I feel like they don't really set very well in terms of, you see the opacity of the product. They don't set down and become more translucent necessarily. Obviously the tinted one is a little bit of a better user experience overall, but even still, I didn't like it for my skin type, for what I needed. It just was very greasy. Didn't like these under makeup. Just overall, no. My last little bit, the product Empties. I have a good handful. And again, as I mentioned, I have a lot of these actually. I just have to find them, but these are the ones that I've kind of amassed over the last couple months. First and foremost, as I mentioned, the Plump cream from Glow Recipe. Yeah, this was with a swiftness. This was used up. Again, just love the texture, love the experience overall, but also it's got used up a lot because my boyfriend really liked it, and we started using this when I was visiting him in the US, and so he definitely got a good amount of use out of it. I already have a replacement of it, and that's just thanks to Glow Recipe, although I definitely actually would have repurchased this because it is so nice. Another moisturizer I've used up, and this is a holy grail. I already got a backup that I'm halfway through from Stratia. They're liquid gold, and I think this is the overall third tube of this I've ever finished. And yeah, I like unscrewed the cap and was starting to dig out more product with a Q-tip. That's how much I was trying to get like the last little bits of it. But yeah, this is liquid gold. This is an amazing barrier treatment for oily acne prone skin, just because it has really great ingredients to help strengthen and repair the skin barrier, but by no means is it heavy, overly emollient. Ali Reed, the founder of Stratia, really just did the thing when she was formulating this, and this is an amazing product. From Byredo, this is their Centella Green Level Buffet Serum. This is just kind of like a really hydrating, soothing serum. Nice lightweight gel texture. This is the scented version, and it has that signature Byredo smell that I love. Love a bergamot moment, and this has that bergamot essential oil, and I think some lavender essential oil too. It's just like a really nice sensorial experience overall. They do have an unscented version, which has the overall same skin feel and user experience, but I prefer the smell when it comes to the products. I've been in the mode of trying to soothe my skin. I've been doing a lot of exfoliating and treatments, and this should just really come in handy. And then cleansers. I've just been in this mode of working through my cleansers just because I don't know how. I've gotten a lot of cleansers recently, so I've just been in this practice of just putting a good handful in my shower, and based off my mood or what's going on that day, whether I have oil cleansed before, I haven't oil cleansed and I'm trying to wash off product, or just want a very gentle cleanse, I have like a rotation of products in my shower. First one I have is from Holika. Yeah, this is their Mugwort cleanser. I talked about this in my 1-ingredient video on Mugwort, and I talked about how this is like a clay-based cleanser, and this is one of those it leaves you squeaky clean cleansers, but I don't dislike that, and I'm gonna be very honest, and I know it's not the best thing, but I also tailor the rest of my routine around it, but I work through this real quick. I love this cleanser, and I use this pretty much on the days where I had makeup and sunscreen on. It wasn't anything like crazy heavy, so I didn't want to oil cleanse, and I would just go in with with this. A good amount goes a long way. One round of cleansing and I was confident my face was clean. And yeah, worked through this real quickly. I don't know if I'm gonna repurchase it, I'm gonna be honest with you, just because the Jordan Samuels cream cleanser is like the more gentle, nourishing version of this, and I love that and I have that. TBD, don't know, but I did really like that. But again, for a very specific consumer and skin type. Also, I went through the Quinoa One Step Balanced Gel Cleanser from XSY. This also wasn't a bad cleanser. My biggest qualm with this, what I did not like about it is just the pump of it, because it gives little baby pumps, little like, and I like a generous pump of product when I am cleansing. So I felt like to do my face, I had to do like 6 to 10 pumps. But overall, just like a really gentle gel cleanser. It did take off makeup really well. This was not like a one and done cleanser for me for the most part. I would have to go in with 2 rounds or do a very gentle first cleanse before this. But this was really nice. The smell of this is odd and I don't know how to place it. I was like, is it fennel? Is it licorice? Is it basil? I don't know, but she's cute. She's definitely very cute. Not my favorite XSY product, but definitely a good one. And then last, this is the Kinship Naked Papaya Gentle Enzyme Cream Cleanser. Love this. I already have like 2 packets of this actually, because the brand sent them as PR disclosure. And what I like about this specifically is just that it's a cream cleanser. So it's very like nicely nourishing. It feels like you're just washing your face with a moisturizer, but you have the added benefits of the papaya enzyme. So what I do with this is I'll work it into my skin for a little bit to like actually like cleanse, and I'll leave it on my skin for a couple minutes while I go and like do a first cleanse of my body, wash my hair or something, just to get a little bit of the benefits from those papaya enzymes. But yeah, really nice nourishing cleanser with a little bit of an active kick to it. I'm like noticing a few more brands doing this and I like that approach. So it's not just like a foaming cleanser with like salicylic acid. You have cream cleansers with some other ingredients. I talked about the Panoxyl cream cleanser with benzoyl peroxide. I thought that was really cool. This is just like a different variation of that. But yeah, really nice. Already have a few other bottles of this, and I also have their new gel cleanser I have yet to use. So I might actually replace this with that one just to see how I feel about it and how it works. But with that was my favorites, empties, and hated of the last couple months so far in 2022. Tell me, have you used any of these products? Do you share the same experience and opinion I do? Are yours different? And what are some of your favorites, hated, and empties from the last couple months? In the comment section, let me know as well. Did you want to see that PR and purchase video? Sound off. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, notification bell, so that you know when I post more skincare, sunscreen, and Fenty related content on my channel. Give the video a thumbs up, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.